Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to another session of the I've not got the camera in the right position. Welcome to another session of Build the Ghostbusters. That's right, in a change to the schedule this evening. We are going to be doing Build the Ghostbusters issue number 2. That's right, and we have actually had the next consignment allocated, so it's very exciting because the next consignment is on its way. Look at that, and we get for the first time a binder. Fan Home have never done a binder before, so very exciting stuff to get the binder there as well. And Tessa, you have won the star. Yes, that's right, you are first in the queue. And yeah, so let's get down onto that because we've got quite a lot to do. So please ensure you get your cup of tea ready and a slice of cake, and we should be ready. What's this? Right, Peter, you're on the wrong show. It's already on. He's just messaged me to say that he's on the wrong show. So let me just take a photograph. You've got the wrong one, so I flipped it. So you're on the wrong show. Okay, sort it out. So that's done. Right, so let's get into the mat because Peter's got confused and he's in the wrong stream. So he's waiting for Eddie's over, and that's tomorrow now. So in here, we're going to be doing your car parts, the second components of your X01 other headlights and grill section. Grill section, oh my God. Grill section. Apologies there. You can continue assembling your car straight away from the screwdriver supplied with issue 1. Obviously, we're not going to be using that screwdriver. We're going to be using Peter Webster's right here, and Tessa's probably done painting as we speak. And as you can see, continuing building your X01. By adding the chrome effect headlights and grills section, you will also fit the anti-collision strobe lights. That's right. So lots to do here. And as you can see, we will be doing quite a lot really in this, and then another third page of things to do with headlights and all that sort of things and all that jazz. And we're going to be finishing it off looking like that. Then if we whiz to the back of the magazine, coming up in issue number 3, we're going to be doing all of this. It doesn't tell us what we're doing yet. You can pretty much see it's the engine. There will be a short break after this stream until we get parts come in. Fan Home is having a few delays at the moment, so unfortunately there will be no Ecto next week until we get the stuff in. So first thing first, we are going to cut to a comment because Peter is now fan show. He was in the wrong one. Yeah, so let's have a look here. What I'll do is I'll get to Tessa first because she was there before you came in. We apologize about that. I am and keen on the eye on the comments. Okay, yeah. And then we've got hi Mike, hello Peter Webster, and then we've got hurry up. It's lagging a bit this evening. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Hi, Tessa. So that's lovely. And then we've got this one, which we've already seen. And then it's this one here, which is hi, Peter. Thank you very much indeed. Right, let's get building. Something down the body throat, didn't it? Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in this snazzy little section here, which looks really, really cool. And we've got a right and a left. As you can see, this says, I think it's an R, yeah, so this one's R, and then this one's got a left on it, and we'll be putting that into position, which is the left side here, so we need the one with the L, and this is going to go upside down, and then it's going to basically look like it feeds like that, so yeah, there we go, lovely. That's going to go. Well, it might actually go like that. Yeah, it's supposed to look like a little hole, so it should be somewhere like that. I'm a little bit confused as to what these two screws are for. So, Okay, well, that's the screw we're going to be using. With an AP screw. What is it, an AP screw? It's sweltering here in the UK, and I cannot cope with it, to be frank. So, yes, it's quite aggravating. Okay, so this is going to go into roughly about that hole there. So, where's the hole? So this one, yeah, this doesn't look right to me, but I'm sure there's a reason behind this. Doesn't look right, but we will give it a bash. Oh, it's not having it tonight. What's going on here? Doesn't want to be. It doesn't want to sit still here. It wants to. I don't think that's right. That doesn't look right to me. So I'm going to change that. That's upside down. We're off to a great start this morning, this evening. Already upside down. Yes, there we go. So these two holes here will feed into there. That's why we couldn't get it on. And then as you can see, it sits snug there with the screw in. That's how we want it. And it didn't look right. It's Steve131. He's back from Cornwall. How's it going, Stevie? You're back from Cornwall off the English coast there. So nice to see you back there. Got this one. And then next to that, we're going to put the other one in, which is this side, which is the right side. And again, you've got two posts either side, which are going to feed into these two holes here. And I'm going to get this one in first because we need to put a couple of APs in that side, but I want to get this heart next. So we'll get the APs in, and that's going to be secured in the side over here now. This is all plastic, by the way, so yeah. Okay, so that's that. So as you can see, that's looking really cool. As you can see, really, really beautiful. And what's going to happen is we're going to be putting an AP into this hole here and this hole here, and then adjacent to this side as well with an AP screw. Someone beeping me something. Andrew and Julie there too, bud. Right, okay. What on the other stream? Yeah, you've got the wrong stream. Apologies about the confusion here. I forgot to change it, and I've only just changed it now. So apologies for anyone that's been waiting for the Eddie Stay bar. That's actually tomorrow night now because I had to attend to something today. So it's I just didn't have the time to go to the shop because they closed by the time I got back. So unfortunately, that's now tomorrow night. Okay, so I'll screw that into there. So already you can see that that's probably like the width of it as well. So that's that. And then we're going to put two APs into this one here. Apologies if you can hear washing machines no longer with come in the background there. If I stop the cycle, it will take forever to do. So I just need to, I can pause the cycle, but that one. There is a blemish. Someone's had a Ujima with this because you can see there's a bit of paint defect there, and there is some there as well. I'm not too fussed about that because I think that will be covered up. But remember that you're going to have another one of these sitting on top of it. So yeah, I'm not too fussed about that. So we'll have another AP through here. I wonder if my fan home contact's watching. Mrs. Sharon Temby, or whatever her name is, if you're watching, please do let me know, because I know you watch from fan home. So, yeah, right, we're going to do two more bits, and then I want to get to the comments. The next going to be putting these two sections on, and as you can see, they're near enough both the same, vice versa. And it doesn't look like these are marked, so I assume that we can use any one. So we're going to be using this slanted part because it's going to marry up into that and sit cushy. As you can see, it will sit, so it will go that way. The slanted part goes at the front, so this will hook it into hook, line and sequin into that. So that's going to go into there with a BP screw. Now, why is it? Look at this, right? They've provided silver for these silver parts, right? So why is it they put black screws into here when it's silver? Do you see what I mean? Very interesting. Now, with my Lotus, I'm going to be changing the screws out to black. So Pete Webster has very kindly said that he'll send me some screws out because I'm going to change them out to black. So where's this one? Ooh. It's probably because the silver's going to be showing on the top, so that's probably why they've done that. Okay, so that's one. And then we'll just get the other one in. I need to get my magnetizer, but I can't remember where I put it. Okay, and that's the other one in. Now I'm going to put the next one up. Was that something about Wolverhampton? I saw Wayne's Lotus today. Very nice. Yes, it's lovely. The Lotus is gorgeous to work on. So I would highly recommend to get it if you don't, if you you want to build it. 13 comments. I'll get to that later because I'm a little bit on the busy side at the moment. I'm going to put this one onto here, like so. Now, there will not be any How Your Body Works next week because I'm really hoping that just had to do that, didn't it? Just had to be awkward. I'm really hoping that the Optimus Prime will come, but it's still not been dispatched. So it's rather aggravating, to be fair with you, because they've took the money right on the 8th of August, and yeah. But Ghostbusters, I mean, they took it really quick. So there we go. That's what I want, and this one. That's what I want. Wanna what you want is me, but you need to see me in a brand new LA. Oh, come on, why isn't it not going in? For sake. Something's not right with that screw. I wonder if let's get the other one in first. So I put this one in here because the screw's not having it. It's being a right pain. Oh dearie me. Gotta screw this one in next and see whether we can. Why is this giving me so much hassle, boxy thing? It's not going in. What the hell? Definitely the right way, but for some apparent reason, it's just not letting me put that in. So, hmm. Oh, mamma mia. It's not letting me put this in for some apparent reason. So what is going on here? See, this side looks like it's flush, but then this side is having a bit of a gappage. So, I mean, that can't go that side because you'd have the corner bit facing outwards. So it's definitely the right side, but I think we need to see what's causing it. So let's get this out and see what's happened. Mhm. Definitely the screw holes there, but interesting. We'll try again. Oh, up the screw. I'm getting agitated right now. It's been a very long day. I've been up since 7 and I just want to go to Cornwall with Steve. So I don't know why this one's giving us so much jip because the other one we got in fine. So I don't know what is going on with this, but it's quite aggravating. I'm going to give it one more go. If not, then I'm going to take a break and then catch up with the comments and then come back to it because this is annoying now. It just will not go in. What is wrong with it? Seriously, it's just not having it. It's ridiculous. No, it's just not allowing me to screw that in. So something's not right with this. Hello. Oh dear. Well, we could be here all night. Some reason we're having a lot of problems with Proxy Hull. What is going on with this? It's not going in. It's not doing it. What is going on with this? It's attached, but I mean, looking at that, it doesn't even look like there's a hole, like a screw hole for it. So it doesn't seem to line up. Right, I see what the problem is. We've got a big problem. There we go. Okay, so it's not misalignment, but good God, that was really giving me the heebie-jeebies. Just would not have it. There we go. There we go. There we go. See, God has the answer to everything, and He saw that I was struggling, and then He realigned it. So there we go. So that's that. Okay. So that is how it's looking, as you can see. So we've got two holes into here. We've got these lovely side skirts at the edge here, and yeah, that's what it looks like at this moment in time. So really posh. And as you can see, we will have another platform that will go over the top of this because, as you can see here, these these scratch marks that's happened in the factory, them embellishment bits, that's going to be covered with a top frame. So you'll get that covered over there like so. So I think it's time to get through the comments. That was bloody painstaking. Oh, holy hell, there's 29 comments. God. Let's see if we can get to, yeah, that's that one. They've been, this is what we've got coming, Steve. So they've actually allocated my next pack today. We've got the binder coming. Now, FanHome don't normally send you binders, so that's definitely new. If you look on the, I think it's the Falcon, they've included a binder now. So, yeah. Right, let's get to some comments because there's 30 comments coming in. Oh, my system, it's not the night tonight. My system's going slow. We can't get parts in. So I'm tired. That's what the thing is. But I'm like a robot. I never stop. Okay, so hi, Mike. Yeah, and we're going to go down to Angela. How's it going, Angie? It's going post. Angela and Sunny waiting on the other live too. I'll tell the Steve. Yes, unfortunately, I've had to attend to something today, so there was not enough time to go to the shop, so I've had to quickly flip it. But I forgot to do it earlier on in the day, and I've only just done it now. So anyone that's waiting for Eddie's Sobar is now tomorrow, and Ghostbusters is now today. So Peter Webster, no, Steve, how was the silk last night? That was so funny. Been to Death Valley? Oh my God, I'll have to get to that later. Okay, I've seen that. I was confused too, Angela. I was notified live for Eddie. Very confusing. Well, I did put a thing on my community tab, so you should have seen that. So I don't know why it's confusing for you because it should be. I put it on the community tab. Hi, Angela. No, that's wrong. I shouldn't be doing that yet. I'm easily confused after our Peter Webster, and we've got another one here from. Yes, Steve, I love narrowboating. I actually went in a canoe once. It's very fun to do. Because some people in Chelmsford, they canoe and they fall in the river, but the canoe is still stuck to them. And it's very interesting because they can turn themselves back up. Yes, Steve, I love narrowboating. Was buying one till my health went belly up. Yes. We picked the style of craft and birth. They were just waiting for this deposit at Minerva, is that? Minerva Wharf in Wolverhampton, but had to cancel the bill contract. We wanted to live on the boat. Yeah, so one of my YouTubers that I support has a boat and he lives on the barge. And he does a lot of like videos and stuff. So like going up and down the barge, but I think he sold it for a new one. And now most of his videos is all to do with air fryers and stuff. I saw Wayne's Lotus today. Very nice. Yes, Wayne is the legend, and he actually inspired me to do my YouTube channel. Ever since watching his channel, he was like inspired me to do it. But yes, the Lotus is very good to do. I actually was so funny. I lost my magazine. Well, you're not going to believe this. So I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this happened, but it was in the recycling cupboard drawer. Yes, that's right. So I've actually found it, but it somehow got in the recycling cupboard drawer. And the only thing that goes in that drawer is the recycling. So, the spare bags and stuff. So that was quite interesting. And we've got another comment there from Peter Webster there. It does, Steve, but those silver screws look crap. Yeah, this is the thing. I don't know why they've used silver screws. They should have really used black for, the silver screws. Because you would, if it's going to be on the outside, for example, here you've got silver screws because it's showing on the outside. So they need to use that. Achilles heel, what? Achilles heel. Wow. Okay, I'll have to get that later. I would have thought they were dispatched to lots to customers. It's odd when some people get back and others don't. Yeah, but you've got to remember that we all start at different times. So some people might get theirs early because they've subscribed perhaps before I have. So we all start at different times. So that's why we all get it all at different times. We don't all sub all at once. So that's why. But it also depends if obviously more mail pick it up because when it goes from van home, they go in batches. So all the parcels go into batches and then more mail pick them up and segregate them. I've sorted another painting out. Did you like the number trays just bit? I will show you something at the end of the stream and then we'll do two more comments, I think. Marie got a cola lorry. Oh, right. Stay right there. I'll show you something later. Coming tomorrow to keep her busy till her custom comes in 3 weeks' time. Yes, congratulations on that. Most of these diamond painting companies, if it's a small company, they source it from outside. So sometimes it could be Asia, sometimes it could be China. They sort of outsource them and then they bring them in. And then, yeah. So let's do one more comment. And it's the other way round. Computer outside it says no. Um, no, it can't be the other way round because the pegs they sit into a crevice, so that you see that part that sits in a crevice. So it definitely isn't the other way round because it has to sit and interlock it. So let's do one more with Tessa. Hi Tessa, how's it going, Tessa? Right, so let's get started on Saturday night. Everyone's moving to the rhythm of the night. Okay, so that's that part. Lovely, lovely. So next we're going to get our radiator grill strip, this section here. And as you can see, we're going to turn this around here, and it's going to go into these three holes here, and it's going to look pretty posh. So we're going to turn that back up side, and you've got three holes into here, and we're just going to slot that very crisply in that hole like that. Except it's round that way. Okay, so let's put this one. Oh yes, look at that. Oh, that's nice. So let's put that into there. I'm going to change that tick for a minute. And we're going to get ourselves some AP screws, which are these black ones. Again, they could have used silver, but yeah. So AP is going into here. But it's so lovely, you know, when you've got all these tiny bits everywhere and then you can assemble them. Because with me, what I do is I take all the clamshells off and then just put the bits everywhere that I need. So yeah, okay, so that's that one. I'll do the next one into here. So satisfying, as I said, seeing all them little bits and then it just goes into one piece. I know Tessa has mentioned that she likes the fact that it all starts off small and then ends big. But if anyone don't know what a part work is, it basically means that you only get parts at a certain point, so perhaps once a month or weekly. Did you rig stack place where you was there? What? Rig stack? What do you mean? That. Okay, so that's that one. We're then going to be doing the anti-collision strobe lights. Once again, the anti-collision strobe lights. That's right. So we're going to be doing this here. This is one of the mechanisms. And something about the M6 there with Steve. And I don't think, as I said, it's a semicircular, so I can't see this being directional. So I'm going to put it that way, I think. So this, again, it's got a little arm on it. So let's see what part we're working with. Because on here, you can see it's got an L and there's an R. So we're going to turn that round and we're going to work with the left one. So was that the on? No, that's the left one. Okay, and that's going to go down here into this little crevice here with two screw holes. That's going to sit there. We're going to get ourselves some BP screws. So that's BP. I have a plastic storage box for each build. Well, I did get these cardboard things that you can get. Just like it's like binders, and they segregate the thing. But yeah, so I could do with a box like that. But then you've got to ask yourself, do you really want all these storage boxes everywhere? There's some people that I know use a thing called an ottoman. Oh no, come on, man. I ain't got time for this. There we go. Ooh, yeah. So yeah, an ottoman. An ottoman is basically it's like a seat thing, like a bench. And what you do is there's it's a bench with a fold up lid, and some people put all their stuff in there. You see, so it's pretty good. So let's put this one there, and we'll put this one over there. Right, so that's that one. Get this one next. And this is the passion of doing a different build each day, because you've always got something to work on while you wait for parts. So don't forget, Friday we're going to be doing Peter Webster's excavator. So look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the fact they've used silver screws for that. It's lovely. So that's that one. And we'll do this one next. Oh dear. I've made a cock up. Oh. I forgot to put the light in. But I've got a plan, because James Martin, who's that? If I swing that round, I won't have to take it all off, because I can shove the light, hopefully, just through that little part there. So let me see if I can get that little light. That's going to go through there. When you're stripping down, it's always best to try and minimize, the work. And as you can see, ka-ping, ka-chow. Yes. Karate Kid, there we go. I actually have got that on Netflix. I need to get round to watching that. I don't like the new one. I much prefer the old one. Okay, so that's that one into a position. And then what with this? Now, this is obviously a push fit connection, so it's prone to falling off, but that just goes over the top like that. But it sort of pushes on. It's entirely up to you if you want to glue that on, but I probably won't. You're going to do any micro mods? Absolutely. I've made an exception. I shouldn't be getting to that yet. I'll make an exception. Yes, I will be doing some micro mods. The way I do mods is I only get them if I really feel it needs modding. For example, the DeLorean, you can see that the flux capacitor is really, really poorly designed for Megamos. We don't know if Fanhome have perhaps Fanhome might have upgraded it so that it does flux. But yeah, things like that might need modding, but I'll see what I think. Because remember that we're already spending £10 a copy or whatever this is. So so yeah, definitely. I might get the little cable ties that Mike's got, because they can come in quite handy with like the wires and stuff that we have to put in. So let's see, I'll look here. Oh, I've missed the light again. As I said, I don't research things. I like to just dive straight into it. So again, I'm going to swing that round just to about there, and then I can get the little light bulb. And oh no. Oh, I lost it then. So let's put that in. Whoops. Let's put that in there. Sometimes I wish I didn't have big hands, because it's quite aggravating. Okay, so that's in there. It's looking really cool now. I think Wayne's up to, is it issue 36 or pack 36? Because I think he's just sort of resumed that, isn't he? So that's that one. Look at that. Isn't that posh? It's so chrome looking. 14 comments. Mr. Tammy, I love you products. What? Tammy has got products. Tell me and I'll buy them. So this is a vacuum suction. So it does fit on there, but as you can see, it sucks onto the end of that. It's a vacuum suction, so it's not going to fall off, but it's entirely up to you if you want to glue it. Tessa, can you get to Sunny's comment? Because she's put a question mark. At the moment, I'm doing this at the moment, so I don't know what she's in reference to. So that's what it looks like, as you can see. Really, really gorgeous. And yeah, we need to get to comments now because there's tons of comments to get through. I need to get in touch with StreamYard about this because it's doing my head in. To let's put how to. There must be a setting that it doesn't go to that split screen. How to stop split screen? Yeah, so because it's quite aggravating when I have to keep changing it. But I found out on StreamYard today that they're doing this new thing with recording now that you can pause and rewind. So that's quite good. But you can do that anyway on YouTube. So so yeah. Okay. So where did we get up to? Something about a Coca-Cola lorry. Remind me. Right. I'll make a note of that, and then I'll show you at the end. So Marie. Lorry, and then I want to show Angela that Harry Potter thing. So I've made a note of that, and I'll get to that at the end of the thing. Oh, so yeah, something to do with the Coca-Cola lorry. I wish there was a way that you, the StreamYards, can put all the priority people first, and then rather than segregate through who's priority and who isn't, it is the other way around. Yeah. We put hi Tessa with a kiss. Don't forget I'm hosting this week, Angela. So if you do want to come on to the show, you need to come to me and I will add you in the stream. So yeah, and then we've got Sunny Stormy. Hello, Sunny Stormy. How are you today? And we've got welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. One of my ASMR artists does that, and I just love the way he does it. Yes, I noticed you looked. I noticed you tired. You've noticed, do you? Have I got bags under my eye? I've been up since 7 o'clock, and I work very hard, and it's shattering. And then I get in, and then it's like sit down. I have to sit down before anything. Have a cup of tea, and then I dive into dinner, get that done, and then I go into this. I mean, like tonight, I finished about 6:30, and it was just like you just get no time to yourself. And then after this, I'm into the news, and then it's bedtime again, and then back up, and it all starts again. So yeah, let's do 4 more comments or so. I know, wish I was there. Just call my name and I'll be there. You know, Alfie. Is it Alfie who sings that? Cilla Black sings a song. Is it Alfie? Something like that. No, that's Michael Jackson, isn't it? Who sings "I'll Be There." My favourite place is Padstow. Yes, I've been there. Lovely place, Padstow. Lucky Steve, yeah, and Rick Steins. Who's Rick Steins? Did you go to Rick Steins' place when you was there? Let's do 2 more. I have a plastic storage box for each build, so easy to make. Well, I've got a big storage box in Wisham that's got all stuff to do with the BASA, the HMS Victory, and I have sort of wondered whether I should do that, but you've got to ask yourself, do you have room for all these boxes? Do you need all these boxes everywhere with parts in? Do you see what I mean? So I have plastic box for each build, so easy to move each around when done the pack, yeah? And then June in 10, JN 10 crazy at the moment with more roadworks. June the 10th. January the 10th, because June must be gone. What's the JN in reference to? So let's change that banner and then we'll start. Oh, look, that's an old thingamajig. I'll have to take that one off because that's an old one. So it's back to the top again. So let's put that one there. We've got a comment coming in there. That's great for someone to building. Yeah, that's that one there. Well, we better get building. Right, okay, so that's that part done. Oh my god, my camera's on the walkie walk. Okay, now we're going to do headlight works. Now, if we please know, Steve, that this is die cast, as you can see. That's die cast, okay? And then we've got components like this. These all make up the lenses, and they're plastic. So these are all plastic there. What is FIFA? That's a football club. FIFA is football or 5-5. Okay, so we're going to be working on this section here. And as you can see, we've got two posts with two little pegs there. And we're going to be putting this mechanism over the top. And you can see that it's got a hole, and a diagonal. These two ones are for the pins. The middle one is for the screw. And that's going to go through there like so. It's going to go through there. If I can get it on. Yeah, it's definitely that way. I'm going to switch it around a bit, see if that makes a difference. Sometimes if you switch it around, it can make a slight difference, but always a good difference. But ow, it just pinched me. Well, it pinched me, that did. But it's gone through, as you can see. So it's on there, tickety-boo. And then what we're going to do is put the lens into here. So these are the lens, and that goes over the top like so, onto there like so, and that creates the little lens. And then of course we're going to be putting the contraption, which is this section here, and that goes over the top. So it's like a sandwich going on here. And as you can see, that's where the LEDs will go through. And then last but not least, that's your headlight, which is nice because you've got no bleed there. So that's nice. And that's going to go into here. But this is got to go over the top like that. You've got an R on the left. So I don't think it makes much difference apart from the fact that that looks upside down. So let's put it that way. But I can tell that's the wrong side because the pins are going that side. So let me grab the left one. So it is numbered, as you can see there. But yeah, so that's gone upside down. Apologies. Let me just sort that out. Yeah. And then that's going to go. You want this platform section at the top because that will create the you know, the light effect. And look at that. Isn't that a beautiful piece of the Ghostbusters? Absolutely gorgeous. And I like the fact it's got like that little hood section because it will make the light beam up on it. So yeah, so that's that. We're then going to secure that in with 2 AP screws at the top, and then we're going to use a long CP through the middle there. So we've got AP, that's over here. And we might need to use Peter Webster's oil for this section because we are going now into metal. So we do need a bit of, I need to clear this out because when I push it, it flicks up at the thingamajig. So that's going to go through there like so. That's going in really well. That cut through, that's so lovely. So that's one. We get to do it all over again in a minute. Aren't we lucky? Yes. That's going to go through there. You know what, Peter? This oil makes so much difference. And then we're going to use a CP. Now, this is quite a long screw. So as you can see, it's quite a longish one. And I believe we worked on a similar type of screw in the DeLorean where the brake comes down. You've got a screw that goes right through the mechanism that flops the wheel down. But there's another Back to the Future DeLorean, number 2, that sits on the stand. Yes, that's right. So check out Mike Claim for that one because he sent an email a while ago, and yeah, it goes in that. And that's going to go through there. That has gone in absolutely fantastically. And there we go. That's our first little light. So cool. Okay, I'm going to move that over a bit because we're going off the map. And then we've got to, that's going to go, let's have a look. So that one is the left side, and this is going to go onto this platform here. We've got two holes, uno dos, and that's going to go into there like so. Oh, it's looking more and more like a Ghostbusters. And they're going in with BM screws. So yeah, what I'll do here is I'll rest that onto there. Can go onto there like that. Lovely. And we'll get BMs. Now the problem is, BM. Okay, well, I might have to contact Van Home because they've only included 2 screws and we need another 2 for that side. So why have I only got 2 screws? Really? 2 screws? Oh, that's ridiculous. Why have they only gave us 2 screws? And then this is nice because they put a little white section on it. I'm just going to look because I'm sure we use BM and BP, right? In that case, yeah, we're going to have to contact Van Home because I can't get the. What I'm going to have to do is because there's not enough screws in here, I'll have to screw one in this side and then one in the other side, and I'll have to contact them about that. That's really annoying. And it doesn't appear that that screw's going in. Okay, something's not right here because look, that's not even touching it. That can't be that screw. BMs. That is the BM screw, so it's not even touching it. So, oh God Almighty. Yeah, see if I can. I can't see it being that one, but we'll give it a go. I mean, they don't actually say, I've got a spare pack here, but they don't actually say if it's white. We go down to BM 1.7 times 4mm screws. So let's just go and get my calibrator. I'm going to measure this. If I have to do a measurement here, because something's not quite right here. So this is my caliper that another YouTuber gifted me quite a while back, actually. But I need to measure this because there's something not quite right here. So let's get this out of here. Don't really use this very much, so we'll get this out of there. Quite a posh one, this. So let's have a look and see what we can do here. So is that coming on, or does it need batteries changing? Why? It's not going to work. To this, and then I'll get to M junction 10. I'll get to, sort this out later. Right. So BM screws, they're saying that this BM screw is a 1.7 times 4mm, and it says 4 plus 1 spare. Well, they haven't provided 4. That's not going to hold it in, I don't think. But let's take a look on this. And, or actually, let me just, oh no, I've got to put that back. But let me put this in here. Right, 197 apparently. This inches or millimeters? I don't even know how you use a caliper. That's because you love me too much, Peter. That's what that is. Oh dear. Right, how do we do this, Peter? I'm not very savvy with these caliper things. I'm trying to establish if this is a 1.7 times 4mm screw. So yeah. Maybe you do it this way. Oh, maybe you do it this way then. That's inches, press mm. Okay, yeah, this one. Hang on a minute. Let's reset it first. So on, we need mm. Ah, yes. Right, okay. So do we do it sideways or is it lengthways for the screw? Let's try sideways first. It's good to know that you know what you're doing tonight, because I really don't. And there's a ghost on my laptop because it keeps changing the screen. Look, what is it doing? The plotter doing. I've just been so birthday. Oh man, that woman. I need to watch her. She'll crack me up. That's inches. Yeah, but do we do it this way? Right, this is 32 millimeters, but they're saying that this is a 1.7 times 4 millimeter screw. So I think we're at a standstill at the moment. The diameter measures screw thickness. What? So, well, this is lengthways. So you're saying to do it that way, yeah? This actually came from a lady called Gemma. So she very kindly got me this and some colouring things. This now says 2.5. Ah, right, yes. Because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for 1.7 times 4 mm. That's saying 2.49 m. So that tells me that that's not that type of screw. What size is this? Oh, this is so annoying because I can't move it on. If these fit, I'm just going to use these. I'm really sorry, Mr. Tammy. I've had a catastrophic implosion with this caliper. Right, so this says that it's 1.1. Let's try the other way. This one goes in there. Oh dear almighty, this has got to be... Look, 1 hour and 12 and we're still working on this. No, thanks to this proxy caliper. I don't actually use this very often. It's very, very rare these days. So that's saying 2.31. I'll give up. But I'm going to try this. Let's see if that screw works. Because we've got some big M's in this. So if that works, then I'll pinch these. Because for some reason, that's not even screwing it on. So, yes, I don't know what's going on here, but for some reason it won't go in. I've had enough now. Can I go now? This has really tested my patience tonight. Let's try this one. There's not even a screw on it. This probably won't work, but oh, epoxy screw. Oh. Right, yeah. Let's just give it a little bit more. See if I can just a little bit more bite. Oh, we'll do these screws then. That's fitted it on. Oh yeah, I'll have them ones then. So I don't know what these whitehead ones are for then. Because they've provided me a pack with white heads on them. So and there's only 2 of them. So I don't know what that's all about. Right, we're back on track now. I'll come back to Virginia. Really? Lucky you. So what I do is what I will do is I will chop. So in post-production, some point tomorrow, I will cut that out so it'll just shorten it a bit, and then we can pick up. I'll cut it so that we can pick it up from where we got off with that screw, and then we'll just slot it in, and we'll cut half of that out because I do like to try and keep it to the hour, but we've been provided all sorts of different screws, so yeah, these seem to be doing the trick. I'll use these. That's holding on really well. Just tighten that one up. Yeah, look. That's rock as a solid, as solid as rock. So Yeah, I'll have to ask Fanhome what these ones are for them because, as I said, they've provided one with a white. There's like a white paint on it. So, what's a digital vernier? A digital vernier? Never heard one of them. But this is a caliper apparently. So I'm quite annoyed about that because I've hardly used this caliper and that battery's dead already. But it's probably because it's been sitting in the box all that time. So let's put that back in here before we. Actually, I can't because I need to. There's two more screws that's got to go in. So let's catch up with the comments. I need a break. So so that can go in. That's a CR. Right, where did we get up to on here? So something about Lucky Rick Steinberg or something. So Rick Steins, that's the one. Yes. I have a plastic storage box for each build, so easy to move each build around when done the pack. Yeah. Um, oh no, that's right. Yeah, we got up to June 10th, crazy with something brother. Yeah, and then we got to. I have an ottoman in my bedroom as a kid to keep my electronic sets in away from my sisters. Well, I was going to get one on Argos, but it's not very long ottoman. It's like a short back one. So I was like, no, I'm not having that. I will get to the. Please don't think that I'm ignoring you. I will get to the people that are non-members, but I'm still backlogged in this queue at the moment. This caliper has set us back a bit. Cheers. Big ears, yes. Hi, Tom. Oh, Tam. I thought you said Tom. Whose links are you posting? I'm not aware of that, so it could be someone in the chat that has mentioned that link. And a question mark, Tessa, if you could sort out Sunny Stormy, because she's put it again here. I don't know what she's in reference to. We know this link. Oh, we know this link, okay. When you're doing Harry Potter, oh God Almighty. Right, so Harry Potter is not going to be done. We're still working on the Dalmatians. So Tessa organises all of that. I'm just the co-host. So it was her idea to do the diamond painting show. I just co-host it. So I don't know. It will be in agreement between me and her when we do it. But I don't think it will be yet because we're still working on the Dalmatian at the moment. So yeah, I got the dog picture ready. What, the Dalmatian? Right. Still up. It's 2:12 p.m. here. Well, it's 20:49 here, so bang goes my evening because that's really set us back because I can't get on with my that. I would have finished at 9 and then have that lovely break, but I won't get a break now. So, yep. Like I said, it's a bloody robot. Think about cat, and then oh yes. You said something about your dog. So you said, okay, so yesterday, Sonny, we got informed that Tessa's dog's dad, Max, had to sadly be put to sleep because he had a twisted bowel. So what happens is the bowel gets twisted and they can't operate. So yeah, very, very sad to hear that, because it's not just, a dog and it's not my dog, but as I'm very passionate about animals, you do relate to, you do sort of get attached. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. Good old Max. Um, but yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to let you know that. Cheers. Right, we really need to do two more, and then we'll get to the comments. Junction 10 motorway M6. Yeah, what is FIFA? FIFA Las Vegas. That's actually FIFA, not FIFA, but FIFA is like football and thing. Right, let's get this last little chunk done, and then I've got to try and fix out this caliper. So right, let's do this. So last little section now. So we're just going to work on this last little bit, which is something to do with this little light beam. So as you can see, we need to get a little lens which is over par. They've also given us, I don't know what this is for, but I've got some sort of plastic clip. I don't know what that's for, but it's not in the diagram. So they've given us a clip and 2 screws over something. Okay, so this part is going to go over that part. I'm happy now because it's Viva Las Vegas. Viva, Viva Las Vegas. Oh yeah. So come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may. I should be in the ensemble, on stage, spotlight, job done. Right, so moving swiftly on, I think it was an AP that went in that, weren't it? So let's have a look. It was, yeah, AP's in the top and then a CP in the middle here. So let's get that down a smidge. And we'll just get this last little bit done. So, and then I have the long task of watching the video back to try and figure out how we can make it shorter. Because I have noticed these streams are getting a little bit on the long side because I have to do the parts and then I've got to get back to everyone in the chat, and it is becoming long. And I'd like to keep it to an hour where possible. But yeah, feel free to comment. I quite enjoy talking to you all. So yeah, so last little bit now, Peter Webster. This oil just makes, can't get over how easy it makes it to go in. And then we've got to put this C piece through, just through the middle here, and then just attach it to the other parts. And what we've done. That didn't take long to go in. Wow. Okay. So that's that little part there done. Really, really good. Sammy's the look of his dad really well. I wanted to ask your permission because obviously it's not my place to say, but I just wanted to let Sunny know because me and Sunny help animal charities. So you know, well, I think I should get to sleep okay. So in that case, I won't pull the sticky. So should be okay. I did. I'm not even joking. Yeah, I went into work once. I went into work and I think it was the time when I was like 3 o'clock. I didn't get to bed till 3 because I had insomnia. And I went in the next day and my manager noticed that I looked really tired. And she goes, "You look like you're really tired. Do you want to take tomorrow off?" So I then had to take the next day off because I was just so tired. I was like a robot. I work day in and day out. And it's just the only time I get off is just the weekends, and that's why I want the weekend here. So once I have the weekend here, I will be happy. At the weekend. But yes, so it seems to show when you're tired. So last PM, I've got to go to the news agents tomorrow to pick up Eddie's State Park movement. So that should be fun. Angela McCabe, remind me at the end. I want to show you something. Because what I've got to do, I've got to show Marie the Coca-Cola and something to do with Angela and the Harry Potter. So remind me at the end because I forget things. So if you remind me, even though I've got the night pack, I could forget. Is there? Lovely. Hallelujah! Look at that. Oh yeah, baby, baby. Absolutely. That is gorgeous. Look at that. That is now the bomb.com. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to get the cellophane bag. So we're just going to get this large bag we've got here, and I'm just going to go and get the hood. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do like I did with the Mustang, so Steve's favourite here, and I like to put them in this cellophane bag, and it keeps them just nice and cushy. This actually came from the Pound Ground delivery, so I thought I'll have that. It can go in there. But what I will do actually come to think of it, let me just put that there like so, and then I'm just going to use this bubble wrap because this came in the pound box as well, so I thought I'll have that. And then I can put this into here, lovely and cushy, wrap it all up nice and protected. See, look, it's done it again. What's going on with this? Sorry about that. And then put that up like that. And now it's nice and protected, and it can go in this cellophane bag. So put that in there. Like so. And then that's all nice, all nice and protected. Quite a large bag because I ordered these link sets from the pound shop because they're one of my main suppliers for like getting all like my kitchen stuff and all that, and I thought, well, I'll have that. And I didn't know they do home delivery, so I thought I'll give it a go. And if they're going to keep packing these bags, then I'm definitely going to do another order with them. So as you can see, that's all now. What the hell? What the hell? Angela, I've got a ghost. What's going on? My hands are here. What the hell? Oh, what is going on? I'm not touching it. What the? Okay, I don't know what I don't know what that's doing, but you can see I've now got lovely in protection. There's something really weird going on tonight. But we have done. So I've got a ghost Angela. Something's going on there. But you see, I've got that all lovely and protected now in this bag. And then I know that, it keeps it lovely and protected. I'm not going to put this part in there because obviously there's a risk it might get crushed. So yeah, I might leave that just on the top for now. So I'll put this there. But yeah, just to show you again, that's what it looks like. So really, really good. As I said, I'm really sorry that we had a bit of a kerfuffle with that caliper, but word of advice, I will remember to check the thing. I don't know, I just don't know why I took that apart. But yes, that's that. Hallelujah. But that's it. Definitely a workout. Okay, so where do we get up to on the comments? Let's change that to a quick minute. Yeah, we'll do that one. So if you want to get this is through FanPan. Think about it. Has it changed it? Into the ticket. Yeah, there we go. Right, so where do we get on to the comments? Sunny Stormy. I need to get to Tamia, and I need to get to Tessa and Steve, and we're up to on this thing. So, I mean, there's nothing too exciting on the news, is there? So we might as well have a good old chinwag in the chat. I'm completely lost in this thing. Something to do with, I'm at the bit where it says something to do with no, always a queue went to James Martin. So where did we get up to? Yeah, something about box. So that was you, weren't it, Angela, playing the Ouija board, moving my phone. That's what that was. Taking crazy at the moment and with more roadworks. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll make a note to cut that caliper section out, and then we can just shorten that a bit. So I'll cut caliper out of video. and then people that are not watching on the catch up will have a much shorter run of it. So that's that. Okay, so then we've got I had an ottoman in my bedroom as a kid to keep my electronic sets in a way for my sisters. You have sisters, wow. I have one, and she's got this attitude problem. So if things don't go her way, she's like a rocket. So yeah. So cheers, yeah. And then we've got hi Tam Tam. Tam Tam, that's a biscuit that Angela eats. The Tam Tams or Tim Tam, something like that. Whose link are you posting? It's what? So Stommy. Now tomorrow, what have we got on tomorrow? So it's Eddie Stobart 98, and we've got problems at the moment with Optimus Prime. It's paid for, it just they've got delays. So I really was hoping I would have got it for this Friday, but it doesn't look like it's even been dispatched. So tomorrow, next week, I'm thinking about putting a tumbler in. So we might have to put issue 12 or 13 of the tumbler in. How your body works will be suspended for the minute because it's all in a right fuffle at the moment. My sister moved out and now she's moved back in because of the incident with Jack in hospital, and it's all come out that he's not. I don't even know if he's going to work anymore. They have put him on a different ward because he's got a tracheostomy thing fitted, and they don't know if he's going to be able to walk or what. Because he's had brain damage, but they don't know what part of the body has got brain damage. So I don't know if he can walk yet or whether he can speak. It's not speaking to the best of my knowledge. So they're all moving back in, which means I can't do my filming unless they go to work. So we will put a replacement in for the minute, but I'm going to try and get it done. She goes up to the hospital every day, so hopefully I can get a bit more done on it. Question mark, yes. So yeah, we'll have to just put in some substitutes next week because it's quite aggravating. It frustrates me when you're paying for something and you've got to wait days on end before you send it. Ghostbusters I paid and it came pretty quick, so I don't know, but they shouldn't really take money if they're out of stock. I could have put that towards something else. We know his link, yes, yeah, but she was just telling you that. And we got when you're doing the Harry Potter, I'll get to that. I've really backlogged in the queue, so let me get most of these comments sorted, then I'll get to the Harry Potter. But I do recall I've already spoke about that, but I want to show you a picture. I've got dog picture ready, right? So are you coming on the show then tomorrow? Just let us know. As I said, it will be through me. So you'll have to comment me because we take it in turns to host. So you'll have to come to me and then I'll invite you in. Got a big picture already, yeah, and still up at 12. Yeah, 2:12, yeah. And I was really tempted to do a bit more of the campaign on Friday, but I think let's kick it off with the excavator. Look, do you like my purple pen, Sonny? Still up. I got these really good stickers. Yeah. And then it's got Sunny Sonny. Sorry, someone was tooting away on that. So yeah, and Sunny Stormy, KK, yeah, kicking football there. England versus Spain semi-final. No, Liverpool were playing yesterday night. Yes. Cheers. And we've got Junction 10. If I hear it anymore, I'm going to go to sleep hearing that. I've read that 50 odd times. Oh my God, Junction 10. Yeah, FIFA again. I've read that again. What is it with the links? What's that supposed to mean? Just bear with me a minute. I just need to do something. Yeah, sorry about that. So what is it with the links? I think Tess is just reminding you of my link because obviously we're going live tomorrow on the Diamond Clinic show and I host it. So if anyone wants to join up there, they come through to me. So we need to. Angela doesn't have Instagram, so it's very difficult to get hold of her because she don't do messages, she don't do TikTok, she don't do Instagram, and I don't think she does email. So we have to do it through YouTube. Right, I'm gonna time you out for that because Tessa is not spamming links. Tessa is just alerting Angela, and you've put this several times. I appreciate you remember, but you know, I'm not happy with that comment because that is saying the reason why she's put the link is because we're trying to let Angela know. So that link, I'm gonna have to time you out for that because it's getting a little bit excessive now. So I'm gonna put you in timeout for 5 minutes, because it's getting a bit excessive now. We're only trying to alert Angela. Um, so where did we get up to now? I've lost the queue again. Oh, that bloody junction. Um, Yeah, Tessa. I've lost it now. Yeah, Tessa. Yeah, that's that. And where do we get up to on this one? Same for Vernia. Vernia. Uh, the battery is usually under a cover on the front of the gorge. Oh my God! Don't say that. I sound like Busser in no Scar in The Lion King. You know where he goes, Busser, Simba's in the gorge. You know, like that. It's so funny. The batteries that usually have to get. Yes, I know that now, PJ. Yes. So you tell me you pull that out like that. Yes, I will remember. Um, right. So apparently Sunny Stormy is pushing something to do with. She's telling Tam to stop links. So who is posting links constantly? Because if you keep posting links constantly, I will time you out. Um, Something to do with she's telling Mr. Tam to stop with the links. Right, okay, so who's spamming links then? Because obviously I don't want you sending links, but if you keep doing it, it's clogging the queue up and I can't get to the people who need responding to. So whoever's doing that, I'll let you know. Um, I'll, remove it. It's a slide trade because the thing is with spamming links as well is that's a form of clickbait. So you're basically putting the links in and then trying to put links in to clickbait it to your channel. Clickbait means you click on it to draw people in. So it's a slide trade change spouting mic. Yes, go there. So yeah, thanks for that. And then the button goes inside the casing. Yeah. Um, what's it saying? It's not meant. It's not meant to come apart. I always make work harder for myself. I know that. The thing is because when I saw this, I didn't. I thought this was just a casing for it, so that's why I took the back off. But now I realise it's just there. I need to have done that. So yeah, something to come apart from the battery. If I've misunderstood and I've accidentally timed Sunny Stormy out by error, I will correct that. So I just need to figure out because it's been brought to my attention there's some spamming of links or something. So if I've timed you out by error, I will review that. But I need to figure out what's going on. No, you don't. You don't. The top slide comes out yet. Oh God, what's going on here? Okay, so this one. I used to have to collaborate measuring equipment as a repair agent for Mitiyato position. Okay, and the roller goes. Oh, blimey, that's our back we are. The roller goes at bottom, yeah. I'm gonna go with that. I didn't shout any louder, Mike. Well, you have my number. You could have rang me. Um, you know. Um, I have no finger hours left, Mike. That is because you've been dipping it in the little pot. Because there's this stuff you can get. You dip your. My friend Nikki, she always used to bite her nails, so she bought this little pot thing with guns in it. It's like this special glue or whatever it is. But you put your nails in it, and it stops you eating them. It's got this foul taste or something. So that's inches PMM. That's inches press MM, yes. And then for diameter measure screw thickness, and you don't measure the head buds, yeah? I really need to get to the standard people, so I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to get to the bottom of the queue. Yeah, you don't need to measure the head bud. Right, okay. I'll remember that next time. Right, okay, so I'll do a short video on my channel, or we may we may start, that Peter Pan room, triangle wall thing. It's like a wall with a triangle on it. We may start that. It might have to be in two halves, but I've always got to have a backup video in case of delays like this. It's one of the reasons why I don't like doing subscriptions. If I could get them all through the newsagents, I would. I'll do a short video on my channel how to use digital Vernier. I like that word, Vernier. Bernie, is it Bernier or Bernier? I like that. Wow. So yes. Okay, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Yeah. That's the proper name for that caliper measure. Well, this one is called a Precipier. So this is a Precipier. So Precipier or something. We offer precise value apparently. So Precipier, and this is called digital caliper there, but mine's the Precipier brand there. And it comes in this gorgeous box, and you get like a little screwdriver with it. Okay, so what's that one? Okay, so just a normal one, if that's okay. So yeah, just a normal what, Angela? If you could elaborate, please. That's slightly out of context. So elaborate, and then I'll understand your query. Just a normal one. Oh, what, the Dalmatian dog? Yeah. Thanks, Tessa. What I'll do is I'll do 4 more comments and then I'll show Angela this thing because she might have to go to bed. But I miss that series. When you used to like go out in the streets at midnight doing all the ghost adventures with Dave and Tony? You should do that again. I used to love watching that, and I used to come in the live show. Thanks. Do you reckon you'll bring it back, or because you ain't done that for a while? Thanks, Tessie. Yeah. I have dogs in my life. I had a lot of dogs in my life. Well, we had Talford. Talford was named after a dog that. No, Talford was named after the place called Talford, which is somewhere near Clapton, I think it is. There's a guy on here from Telford. I think it's in Shropshire or somewhere, but it was named after that. It was a Yorkshire Terrier. Then we had Tessa, and she was a little Yorkshire Terrier. But we had a German Shepherd called Rebel, because he was such a rebel. He would try to squeeze, he was a German Shepherd, but imagine a little tiny Yorkshire Terrier, and he had this bed, and he tried to climb in the bed with her. Well, of course, he's got half his body in, and then the other half is hanging out on the floor. So he was such a rebel, which is his name, maybe. Then we had, so that was years ago, and now we've got Molly Moo Moo. So that's that. But there's an exclusive, because Telford even, he bit my lip, and it's the only thing that I remember of him. So as you can see here, I don't know if you'll see it, but there, there's a little scar. But anyway, he bit through the lip. I don't remember this, but apparently it was flapping, so they had to stitch it together. He wasn't aggressive or anything. He was just playing, as you do, and accidentally bit me. So I don't remember it though that far back. But yeah, we've had quite a few on there. I'd like to do a rescue dog. I quite like the idea of that. So let's get to another view. We had a dog called Mac when we were little. Been everywhere with us. 14 years. Had other ones in between. They part of the family. Yeah. Yes, you do, Mike. What, the ghost? I wasn't even touching it. It was doing like this random thing, and I was like, "What the hell?" And it looked like the image was going back and forth, and I was like, "We weren't touching it." So that's StreamYards, and now my phone doing it. There's something creepy in here. So some thinks there's definitely a ghost somewhere. Love and hugs, Tessa. I mean, I don't believe in ghosts, but if they're real, they're real. But I've heard all sorts. People have said that they can hear people in the walls. So where you've got that dividing wall between, say, kitchen or bedroom, they can hear people rustling in the wall. They can hear people coming from. I don't want to talk about it because it freaks me out, but I really Mike. Okay, yeah. What for tomorrow? Yeah. Yes, I will remind him. X means a kiss. Yes. I will remind him. About what? Polgarists. Wasn't that a thing with John Candy? Didn't he do a film about the Polgarists? About tonight, Angela. Like that. What's a Polgarist? I'm gonna have to Google that. Oh, where have I put my board in? Oh, pubs. Does that say, what's that? A poltergeist, is that? Yeah, poltergeist. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. So yeah. I haven't forgot about you, Mr. Tanya or Steve. I'm working through the backlog of priority. They pay for a membership, so their benefit is to get priority comments. Don't we are everywhere, yeah? And I used to adore that. Steve brings back memories. What's that? And I have three sisters. We could go to Seven Sisters. Sister. Why is it actually called Seven Sisters? You know that tube station in London? It's called Seven Sisters. But I don't know. I mean, it's like the chicken factory in Wickham. That's run by two sisters because two sisters, but opened it. I actually applied for a job in there once, but they didn't really take it any further for some reason. I'm not going to go into the reasons why because I think it's totally unacceptable. But I won't say why they rejected the application. But yeah, I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, apparently you used to get like £4 extra if you cut the head off, or I think if you hang them on this conveyor belt thing, you get £4 extra. Yes, so yeah. I have three. I need to go shortly because I've got to be up early. I have three daughters, two sons, and 10 grandkids. You've been busy. Three daughters, two sons, and 10 grandkids. Yes, I've noticed that because I keep getting notifications on Facebook going, people you may know. And I'm like, I don't know this person. And it's from it says Peter Webster. So one says Sophie, and then I think the other one was James or Leo. So I'm assuming Sophie is your daughter. Youngest son is 33, and youngest daughter is 19. Okay, so is your son into building, or what's his profession? We're coming to the end of the queue. Yes. Okay, so I'm not aware of any links at the moment, but as I said, I will happily review that if I timed you out in error. This oil makes you itch. Apologies about that. Yes, so right, let's get to Angela first. So I've got something to show you, Angela. Just bear with me, yeah? So, Angela, I'm just going through my thing here. I thought I didn't have a Harry Potter one, but I have got this one. And okay, let's start. Oh, yeah. It's all for Grim. I'm going to tear the sheet off so it won't come out. Do stop. Oh, we had nothing but problems. First it was the character, and now it's the book. So, this is Angela. And you dropped it. So, I'm going to have to take the release paper off a minute, so just bear with me. I'll take the release paper off. I don't really want to do this because the more you keep like sticking it, unsticking it, it's going to cause it less stick. So I'm thinking, what's Tessa's one? Tessa's is a crest, I think. But I'm thinking this one. So it'd be funny if we all got the same painting. That would be great. Like we all get the same painting and all do it on the show, you know. But I got this one, Tessa. So I'm thinking about this, and then Angela, if you've got the same one, we can do that. But this is going to be my Harry Potter one. I didn't think I had this, but I do have it because I store a lot in Wickham. but I'm going to do that one. So that's going to be my one for the Harry Potter show that we're going to do, which is the younger one. I do have an older version of this, which is the Chamber of Secrets, but I think that would be a good one to start off with. So yeah, that's going to be that one for Harry Potter, Tessa. So yeah, just let us know when we're doing that, because you're organising that. So yeah, I mean, I'd like to do it once we've finished the Dalmatian, but I'm happy to start earlier if you want. That's not a problem. But obviously it's going to have to be on a day that I'm off, because I can't do it on a work day. So we'll have to do it on that day off. But whenever you want to put it in, I'm happy to start early. Or if you want to wait until after the time at the Dalmatian, then we can do that. I'll do that later. I can go back in there. Right. I need to get to Mr. Tamiya still. Love them little stickers. Thank you. What these ones? All the drawers everywhere, but oh well. So yeah. I'm on Instagram. Right. Ah, okay, Tessa, that's on Instagram for you then. Okay, yes, okay, Tessa's Tessa on my mind. Um oh, so obviously this as well, this little badge, I reckon, where's it gone? I reckon that's gonna sit somewhere, it will sit somewhere under here, I reckon, somewhere about there. So yeah, so that we go. Okay, so yes, okay, Tessa, it's a private account, yeah. And so yeah, I found you Tessa on Instagram. John good. Yeah, John good. So no, don't plug in. Oh no. But yes. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so I'll follow you back. No, I've done this wrong. I need to do priority. I'm really sorry, Mr. Tamiya. Please bear with me. We are working through as quickly as we can. By the way, I'm up to 6 hours on this streaming limit thing. It doesn't reset till the 10th of August, so we've just got to be mindful if we use it all up, if we pre-recorded and it resets, unless people would like to fund that as a gift. Can be very cheeky sometimes. I don't pay it because I don't see the point in paying it. I don't agree with it. You know, if you've got 20 hours free, then you might as well do it free. They're not around Tommy. Tommy is not part of the family. I mean, Tony is not part of the family anymore. He used to go out with Dave's niece many years ago. I thought I'd clear it up. Oh dear. So what's happened then? So that means that's probably why you don't do the midnight thing then. I'm sorry to hear that. I get the impression you're getting annoyed with me. What have we got up to? Something about brain surgery or something. When I got home from hospital, oh my god, all I ever hear is hospital this, hospital that. Do you know what? The amount of people that email me and go, "Hello, I've just been to the hospital today. I've just been so unwell," and I'm like, "Okay, right, yeah." And then another person emails me and goes, "I've been to the hospital today," and I'm like, I'm sure people just play on it. I'm being honest here. I speak my mind. And I just feel like people just say that as an excuse. But, you know, I can't act on that because I have no evidence to back it. But yeah, it's so annoying to keep hearing about it. When I get home from hospital after 6 weeks, my brain, but I know you go to hospital. So you know, you're a trustworthy person. Anyway, when I get home from hospital after 6 weeks with my brain surgery, I went to fuss with I like that word, fuss. Fuss, plunge. You know, in Miranda, her mum goes such fun, and then she used to go plunge like that. When Fuss Maria Shih Tzu, uh, that's another word I love is Shih Tzu. Gizmo, he ripped my knuckles out. Not the hitch. Lucky, I can't speak. I can't speak tonight. I need to cut say. So apologies if you hear the kettle. Um, I mean, nice cup of tea. See what made me drink it? I feel like I'm going to be here till like from midnight, but getting through the comments. Let me just check my phone because someone has briefed me. Coat Gem, we are typing in the chat and you're not there. What? Julie, I am here. You're probably on the wrong. Hang on a minute. Wrong show. You're on the wrong one. So yeah, that's that. When I get home from yeah, I've seen that one. Okay. Poltergeist is a mischievous ghost. Well, I definitely have one of them then because my phone was doing all sorts earlier. And then we've got my youngest is Sophie. Hi, Sophie. Hope you're well. I'm a partner specialist from the United Kingdom. Nice to meet you. My youngest son, Chris. Hi, Chris. My name's Mike. I'm a part work specialist from the United Kingdom. It's a plant mechanic for repairing doses, etc. Right, that's another word I've got to look for. Doses. Okay, so yeah, doses, yeah. I won't fall off the chair this time. I'll never forget that episode. I should do like a blooper series. But yeah, okay, so yeah. It's actually FaceTime me. What? I think was living when it was doing all that whatever it was doing, but wow. Yes, I am. Didn't do anything wrong, she said about me spamming. Oh, so you're the culprit, are you? Right. I'm going to have a look at that. But yeah, as I said, if I've turned out an error, I will happily review that. Likewise, if I blocked you for in error, just get in touch with me. I will review it and see whether I can unblock you. Obviously, some people I will not unblock for obvious reasons. But if I have accidentally blocked you and you can't comment, do get in touch with me. I'll review it. Sometimes YouTube will block it because YouTube have this thing that every month they audit your account. So what they'll do is they'll go through your subscribers list and they'll take out the ones that don't have content on because to them it's like it's not a genuine channel. So yes, I am here. Yeah, I've shown you that. It's the Harry Potter. So yes, Lord Webster. So yes, Lord Peter. Yeah. And I think I'll leave it tomorrow. I feel like I'm causing problems. Good night anyway. Good to go again, Jessa. No surprise there, is there? I'm going to put you in timeout because, like, to me, it's just like you're wasting my time, quite frankly. Bulldozers, heavy machinery, yep, and that's that. And okay, so answer in a cup of tea, sure will be. So bulldozers, heavy machinery, yes, and that's that. What was I going to do that? So bulldozers, heavy machinery. Right, now we can get through to Steve. So let's put that up. I need to get Steve in here. I think Sammy Strongly's got the ump with me, but I can't help it. I say it how I see it. But if, as I said, I am starting to realise that perhaps I made an error there. But we'll see what we can do. Hi, how are you? I'm very good. I've had a long day at work and now I'm very, very fed up. I need to get to bed. Can you see I'm going to be like Mr. Bean? I'm keen. Keep on the eye, yeah, and we'll get to Mr. Tamiya next. And hi, Peter, yeah, and greetings from Black County. Yes, thank you very much. And we've got Lord Peter Webster, and we've got Walter Mike. Frank has been to. I've been to Death Valley, Sahara Desert, and the Outback. G'day, man. How are you? In the Outback, and a couple more deserts in this cold. To know what I have cold, I'll be happy because it's not very nice weather to say the least. So I'm just going to get the tea bag up. See. So that's that. Okay, so this one goes that. Oh, yeah. And Mr. Fusion's Delight. Sorry, Angel Delight. How you like an Ecto One? I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. And where's it gone? I put it in here somewhere. That's what it looks like. Look at this, Jason. So cool. But I was going to do something and now I forgot, so I'll have to unwrap it all. But I want to test something in a minute because he's reminded me of something. So let me get into this. Mr. Fusion Design's done a fantastic job at this. 2 minutes. Look at this. This is the state of the art. I feel like Titanic, like I'm in the ocean, in the dark ocean. But this is what you call sheer beauty. This is Mr. Fusion's Design's best mod ever. Look at that. So cool. So yeah, that is a mod that I made. Mr. Fusion's Designs very kindly sent it to me. And I just had to put it in my thing. So that's going to be my new one now. But yeah, 60 boo. So yeah, what was I doing for this minute? You're very welcome, Jason. As I said, I like your modifications. So I need to show you something. But yeah, look at this. This is probably how it's going to go, something like that. Isn't that awesome? But you get the width of it. It's very, very good. What I've been doing tonight. What I'm going to do tonight is what I'm going to do tonight. That's all in there. What I've done tonight is I've done this. In the magazines, I'm always looking at ways I can create things. And I have decided that I'm going to use these as a picture. So I cut out this from the magazine. And look at this. It's the Marshmallow Man. So I'm going to put him like perhaps on the fridge there or something. I like to create things with it. So yeah, to put it like on your diary or something. But yeah, I want to get one of Slimer, and then we can do that. So, where do we get up to now? Something about the Death Valley or something. Hi, Angela. Are you coming in the show tomorrow to join on the tomorrow? Hang on a minute. Hi, Angela. Are you going to be going in the live tomorrow? And I won't get it out on the Diamond Painting channel yet. Well, apparently she's got the up with me, so that's probably a no. Hi, Angela. Are you going to be joining? I've seen that. Lord Peter Webster, how are you doing, sir? Lord Peter Webster did the About County Canal Trust today. Very good. I'm still waiting to meet you. You still haven't sent me that photograph. You said that you was going to meet me. Or I was going to meet you, think about the castle. Lord Peter Webster did the Black County, and Peter Webster has put, "You're going to love it." Thank you very. Yeah, baby, I love that mod. Yes, that one. I love it. I just love it. I mean, considering it was what was it, plastic or what have you, and then you've just turned it into that, is just like phenomenal. I absolutely love it. So that is definitely going to be the number one mod that you need if he decides to do it anymore. So yeah, which I very kindly. I mean, it just gives it so much detail. So yes. Where did we get up to on this one? So I'll put the website in it. Okay, so that one, think about what was that? This one up here. Let me get to that one. So I'll remember that. Thank you very much. And then Lord Peter Webster. Yeah. What's that say? Lord Peter Webster heavy. What's that word mean? You always go, it's heavy. I saw Wayne, World Wayne, yes, the legend. I saw World Wayne's. Have you seen his new dogs? He's got two new little cute dogs. So cute. I saw Wayne's later today. Very nice. Yeah. Think about the Achilles heel on most power works. Yeah. Well, we're having nothing but problems with this delays at the moment. Jason is a very talented. Jason, that don't make sense. Jason, I am very talented modded. Can you rewrite that, please? Because it's not making any sense. Oh dear, where are we getting up to? Oh yes, the Coca-Cola lorry. Right, can you get Marie, Peter, if you're still here? That's Peter Webster. Can you go and get Marie from the living room or wherever she's sitting? We are not doing the Harry Potter diamond painting until we get the dogs finished, yeah? We're supposed to be doing a dragon one as well, but I mean, we're very, very busy people, so we can't do it yet. Absolutely. But I'm painting TM, hard to believe, Harry Potter 20 years old. Yes. Well, Elliot, my admin partner, he actually said that it was quite funny because we had a Harry Potter calendar, and he couldn't work out why Harry Potter was not on the month of his birthday. They put, I think it was Ron Weasley or something. So yeah, so 20 years old and 20 years old today. Yeah. Mr. Tamiya, I'm getting to you as quickly as I can. I've had all sorts. I've had lovely mods. I've had this from Jason. So Jason gave me this beautiful thing. In a way, it looks like the Titan submersible. You know, that ship that exploded, imploded even. And then Chloe over at Mod sent me these little mats for my DeLorean, and they're very good. Then Mike Lane sent me, what did he send me? Something about, I think it was driving seats or something. I still haven't done it. So I need to get around to doing that. But yeah, I've had loads of gifts over the years. It's really, really good. Oh yeah, it's not easy to do. Yeah. So my comment, Jason is a very talented modder. He is. He is a fantastic man. He done these things. It's like a leather strip thing, and you slide it down the side of where the console is. So he's done them. He's done 3D things. I think he does 3D printing, but I can't get on his site. It's it don't seem to come up. Angela, do you have any social media or email? Well, I don't know because she's gone. Steve131, I can't believe I've been that long for the films. I can't believe it's been that long. Oh, right, yes, that long for the films. Afternoon. Right, Sally, apologies. I need to apologise to you if I've accidentally timed you out. If I've timed you out by error, I really do apologise about that. I'm aware that there's something to do with spamming of links or something. I will address that. If I blocked you by accident, then I will correct that for you. No, it's not. It definitely isn't, because I googled it yesterday. Right, let's have a look. Mr. Fusion Designs. I should get a discount for this. Promoting your products. You do my business very well, because I'm in the business, as you can see. I run my own business, hence the word business. So yes, we could go into partnership. Where is it? Mr. Fusion Design. See, it doesn't come up. It says something about, let me go onto this camera here. It comes up like this. Oh my God, that's not it. Yeah, oh God, here we go. See, it comes up like that. It's got images for Fusion. It's got London, Facebook. Where's the actual website? Because all it says is something about Company's House and Instagram, but there's nothing on here for your actual website. So what is the website? There's Twitter, there's, Mike Lane and that, but I can't get your website up. So I don't know on that one. I'm afraid on that. Where do we get on to here? Thank you very much. No, it's lacking a bit. So yeah, yes, Mark, I'm waiting for my domain to be. Oh, that's what it is. So there's something wrong with the domain. Okay, that would explain it. Because the other night when I was showing my claim mods, I wanted to show yours so that we could get some see if there's anything new. But something's wrong with the domain apparently, so that's why we couldn't get on it. Brilliant. I mean, not brilliant that we can't get on it, but it would have been great to see any new things coming up. Is it the other way round? What is this? Let's have a look here. So something about 20 odd years, yeah? I don't see that you did. Okay, I did time you out earlier because someone said that someone was spamming links, so I thought that you were just making that up, so I banned you, but I understand it's something to do with Mr. Tamiya now, so if I have, I do apologise for that. What do we have to something to do with? Do you have email? Where's Marie, Peter? Is Marie there yet? Steve131, I can't believe it's been that long. Yes, and Steve131 writes, like Peter, I say that think, I can't get it out. Like, the trouble is I speak too quick. Like Peter say, think he got wrong side. No, he can't go the wrong way because the screws are, he's got to go Pacific way. Because what you need is this, there's a hook section there and that interlocks it and bends it around the contour. So, yeah. So yeah. Hi Angela. Yes, hello. Timed Angela out maybe by mistake. It's not going wrong tonight. Steve131. No, I've seen that. Result Mike. Thank you very much indeed. Yes. I'm really hoping that Peter Webster will do, start to build up his Lotus Renault. I would like to see him building on his channel. Yeah. You've done all these part works for years, but you don't seem to build them on your channel, and I think that would be quite good. She's with her mum, buddy, making plans for tomorrow. Is her mum round then? Oh, right, okay. Well, you can pass it on for me, but the Coca-Cola van that I've got is this one. So it could be the same one that she's getting, but this is my one. So is she getting this one? Because this is a really nice one. Is it that one? Because that's the Coca-Cola lorry that I've got. So it could be that one. So yeah. Okay, so where do we get on here? Result Mike, yeah. And welcome back. Wayne's in Cornwall now. All right. That's good, yeah. The last video I watched, because I'm very backlog, was the solar system, and he was doing something to the, what's the little planet that has the ring around it? Saturn, is it? But that planet looks like a baked bin tin lid holder. That's the resemblance of it. But yeah, he was doing the one with the ring around it. That's the last one I've watched at the moment. So I'm really, really backlogged. I know, wish I was there. I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there. Oh, wow. This is turning into a 3-hour stream. But it's you keeping me talking. That's what it is. Lord Peter Webster was there last night. Sorry, last Thursday. Yeah, you could have bumped into Wayne then. Steve131. Does Wayne still do the merch on the map? Because I still ain't seen that photo you mentioned. Only thing with Cornwall is summer. It's like M6 Junction. Yes, loads of people go there. From Whittam, it would take us about 8 hours. So yeah. What? How come you haven't put Mr. Fusion Designs as a moderator? Right, I'll cover that later. So when I get down the queue, I'll cover that. Because I'm still somewhere with James Martin at the moment. So not always, can't get it out. No, always a queue. We went to James Martin place. I don't know who that is. So James Martin, is it chef or? Let's have a look. Well, at Butlins, they're actually, I think they're giving Jamie Oliver restaurants in Butlins now. So yeah. What might be part of Wrangler? Are you going to do any micro mods? So with modifications, as I said, I'll only get them if I really feel they need them. If they don't need them, then I won't. It's not really a cost I need added on top of however much we're paying for this thing. So only if absolutely necessary. Rick Stein, James Martin, celebrity chef. Okay, I'll have a look at James Martin. There's my imaging. Probably nothing collapsed. So James Martin. Wouldn't it'd be funny if it actually blew the light from the person downstairs? Oh my, that would be funny. Why is my light not working? And there was an occasion all the water was falling through the ceiling and it went through to his light, and oh man, it was a right catastrophe. So I had to get the landlord to come and seal around the edge of like the inside. So yeah. Right, so where have we got up to now? So something to do with Oh no, not this wash hands business again. Dude and everyone wash hands. Yes, Palm Safe. Palmsafe.com. You need Palm Safe. Tessa, do me a favour. Can you send me a picture of that alien gel and I'll show Mr. Tamiya what it is? If it's in your room, I don't know if you've moved it. Mr. Tamiya 89 Top Hat. My Top Cat. Do you ever watch Top Cat? It was a show years ago, Top Cat, a little orange cartoon animation thing. Mr. Tamiya 89, love your products. What products is that? Oh yes, the I see what you mean. Yes, the wash hands and thingamajig. There you go. Open up your own shop. You know, be a business like I am, as you can see right there. My brand new business card. Yeah, so exciting. But oh my god, there's so much paperwork that you have to do. But yes, it's tiresome, boring, but it has to be done. Mr. Tamiya 89, love your products. Thank you very much. Is the front bumper? Oh, we have Top Cat DVD box set. All right. So me and you have a lot in common. Is the front bumper with the grille metal or plastic? Right. So the front bumper, this is all plastic. So all this silver stuff is plastic. These are die cast, so that's metal. The white parts, all the other parts are plastic. So everything you see on here is plastic apart from these white headlight parts. Okay, and these little white parts there. But it's looking really lovely. And the next issues we do a bit of the engine, we do a bit more of the car. So as you can see in here, you will have another one of them that sit on top of it because it has 4 lights either side. But you will have a little bit more extension. This is so that we can put the number plate in it, the little registration plate. So this part here, the little registration plate, and then we have all the engine that goes down there. So yeah, good. Okay, so that's that. Okay, the link is Mike's channel. Yeah, Mike, if I can have a contact, I can send you the engine contact for what? If I have a contact. If I can have a contact, I can send you the engine. Okay, yeah, so send it to this one. Oh, speed. Milton Keynes, I think it's MK145 BP. Yeah, send it to that, and we can get that on the channel, not a problem. So yeah, so send it to there. This link is Mike's channel. Yeah. Have I missed any more from Peter? I don't think I have. Looks the same. Yeah, so I've seen that one. Yeah. Oh right, so she's going to be doing that. I polished off that cake, by the way. I've had the whole lot. It all went the same night. The thing is with, Battenberg is that you eat it, but then you want more and more and more. So yes, the link. I need to get more batteries for this. I need to get batteries for this because the amount of batteries I have 5 TV remotes to operate 1 TV. So I need to get some more of them. So AA batteries. Well, I reckon I should have a night off tomorrow from filming because you've kept me here for 2 hours, 21 minutes. Okay, great. Thanks, Mike. No problem. So, and obviously my unit tells me when it's there. So yeah, whenever it's here, then I'll put it on the channel and do. What I'll do is I'll do it like Peter. So I'll put your logo and then dedicate a stream to that whenever they do come. So it's front bumper with the grille or metal parts. Yeah, I've seen that. Where have we got up to now? Oh, so many comments. Trouble is, you lose one comment and then you've got to figure out where you got up to. So I think it was something to do with the metal plaque. Let me just change that ticket because that's been running for quite a while. There will be a short break now because we've got to wait for more parts to come in. Are you doing the 007 Jason Stevenson. Are you going to be doing the 007 from James Bond? It was Bond, James Bond. So cool. So you know the headlights, you push it and then a gun comes out. It's really cool. Yeah, the links to Mike's channel, yeah. And then we've got this one here, which I posted the host's link at Sunny Stormy. Yeah, that's my link. Mr. Tamiya, I'm not a part of the Japanese company called Tamiya. No, you're named after paints. That's what it is, Tamiya Paints. That's Steve 1315. 1315, order number 1315 to the collection point, please. I just like their products, yeah. And there is a YouTube guy, I think his name's called Tamiya something, and he does all these lovely Airfix paints, but he paints them with his brush thing. Once we got the dog painting done, I will get some more. Once we get the dog painting done, I still got one more to do on the dog. You've been cheating. You can't be cheating. What are you talking about? One more on the dog. You're not allowed to, Tessa. Remember, you can't under no circumstance. You're not allowed to do it until we go live. I'll be checking that. Steve 131. Mr. Tamiya, most mustaches Tamiya, yeah. And then we've got, what's that song, England? Something about 3 lines on the roll or something. England versus Spain is the final match for the Women's FIFA World Cup 2023. Yes. There's something crawling up me. Oh. England versus Spain in the final match for the Women's FIFA World Cup 2023. So I'm definitely going to miss the news. Yeah. Well, with it, Tessa, can you send me that photo of that flag that I sent you? I want to show Mr. Tammy something. YouTube.com at Steve1315. That's 1315 to the order collection point, please. Thank you. Junction 10. Oh, that bloody junction. Go away. Sunny Stormy Soccer. Yes. We've got YouTube at Sunny Stormy. Right. So this must be what the links are all coming in. Spamming links. I get what you mean now, Sunny. Yes. It is but the headlights. It is but the headlight on the car. Yeah. And these, what's that say? These headlights look like a pair of eyes, laugh out loud. Really? What do you think? Oh, you'd give me an idea. I'm going to try this. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try something here. It might not work. Oh, yes, baby. Look at this. Look at that. You see the light coming through the headlight? Oh, yes. I don't know if that's worked. I was trying to get light effect, but it's not actually worked. Straight. We'll still be doing this until 1 o'clock in the morning. These headlights are quite a pair of eyes, yes. With the links, it's linking people channel, yeah. Mr. Tamiya, right, so you're the culprit. It's only classed as spamming link for people's YouTube channels when it's copy and paste by filling the live chat at Sunny Stormy, okay? Yeah. And then, no, it's not at Sunny Stormy. Peter Webbs has gone to bed, so good night, Peter. Take care. And there's an old saying, cats are like people at Diamond Paints with TM. And they're not seen, what is this Vernier? Not seen a Vernier in ages. So apparently this is not a caliper, it's a Vernier. What this? Well, this actually came from a support of my channel that actually bought me it free of charge. I've got book lamp, paintings, quite a lot in my pack, and lots of bars of chocolate, so it's quite nice. But yeah, it's quite a posh one. And you put it in this thing here. and it comes with like a screwdriver thing. So yeah, the battery is usually under a cover on the front of the door. I remember that, in Lion King where it goes, Scar, Mufasa, Mufasa and then Scar and then Simba's fell in the gorge. But Mufasa goes after him and he goes, something like, what was it? Mufasa, Simba's in the gorge. Whilst the gorge is like a narrow thing, where they're stampeding and kills Mufasa. The battery is usually under a cover at the front of the gorge, yeah. I'm seeing white dots now, laugh out loud. Well, I tried to get it through the light. It didn't work. I was trying to get it through here to get an illusion of the lights, but I'm not going to show you a perfect example of spamming the live chat at something which you will probably report me. I'm trying to help other people by posting people's links. Why on earth would you? You've flagged up red flags. I'm not going to show you a perfect example of spamming the live chat. Sunny Stormy, because you would probably report me. I'm trying to help other people by posting people saying, I think people are getting me mixed. I think people are taking me the wrong way here. Why on earth would I report you, sir? I only ever report channels that are fake channels. So what I've done is I've tightened the belt a bit because all the channels that don't have content, I block, because to me, I can't see what your content is. I don't know if it's a genuine channel. I don't know if it's a fake channel. So I tighten that belt a bit. But yeah, I have no reason to. So please don't worry over that. I mean, I've never been asked that before. So I don't know why you would feel that I would report you. There is definitely no need to, sir. So spam away. Or in the case of Spamalot, Spamalot the musical. Is that Gross Models at World and Mike, the Partwork Wrangler? Well, get in touch with me at mikescalmodels@gmail.com because you have just won yourself a £2 Amazon gift voucher. Yes, Peter got his the other week. I don't know how the hell you guessed that, but yes, he is the clock man. He does clocks. He fixes clocks. And if that's what you're referring to. But yes, Chris over at Gross Models, Chris Williams, his profession is fixing watches and stuff. So he was the one who told me what watches to get, what batteries to get. Some batteries have a very sort of, I don't know what he said, but something to do with they leak or something, alkaline, I think they're called. But yes, it is Gross Models. So yeah, it's a side. I've watched him for ages. Great guy. It's a slide tray to change the battery, yes. And now I'm seeing white dots. Well, Tessa sees floaters, but apart from that, she's all good. And so I see what you mean now. So you're basically showing everyone channels in here. Feel free to broadcast that. That's no problem. I'm not going to report you for that. I don't know why you shocked me a bit, because why on earth would I report you? Some creators don't allow spamming. I'm quite happy. If you want to share other channels, that's fine. I'm happy with that. No problem at all. Gross Models, yes, I do check him out. He used to do a midnight game show, like streaming of games on a Saturday. I don't know if he still does that, but watch Chris Falcon. He's a terrific guy. He does the not Power Rangers, what's the Meteor or something? It's an Altair collection. I can't remember what it's called. Oh God, here we go again. Will this be another 2 hour? Well, it's looking that way because for the last, I don't know what's gone wrong, because we always had it at 1 hour, and now the last stream seems to be going on and on and on because there's so many comments to get through. It's all the comments. That's what kills the time. 2 hour stream. You just love my channel too much. No, you don't. The top slides out. Yes. Yep. Playboy. Ugh. Oh, sorry. I thought you said Playboy. It's playback. Play back the videos to see all parts of orientation. Right. Okay. Yeah. I used to have to calibrate measuring equipment as a repair against for muted and choice position. Yeah. I'm doing this all over the place now. So let's see at Lord Peter website how long you do that. How long? How long? Oh my god. You do crack me up, Steve. Jesus. How long? How long? Use the spare screws from your other builds? Possibly, but I found some anyway, so that was no problem at all there. Um, it is now biting stuff. I'm glad I got out of bed today, Lord. Ha ha, laugh out loud. I'm not following. What's that in reference to? Obviously the now biting, but what's the bed? I'm struggling to see what the bed part is about that. I'm going to have to go to the land of Nod from Peter Webster there. I'll see you all tomorrow night at good night. Well, I might be taking a day off now that you've kept me for 2 hours and 33 minutes on the clock. I don't even know. Well, we have to. It said it's so far, so I will find a way. Either I'll have to have a nap when I get back in, because if I don't, then I'm just going to be. I'm going to have to cancel. Okay, so that's Pete Webster. Take care, Pete Webster. Have a lovely day, and remember, send me them screws, and then we can get them in the motors. I've gone back 40 years with a vernier. I like that word, vernier. It's the vernier. Yes, I like it. So yes, nothing to do with that. That is fine, Angela. It's 2 p.m. on Mike's Silent Painting channel. Yep. And you're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? No, from Moana. They're actually turning that into a live action film, Moana now. So when you said that, I thought of the film from Steve Carey. Is it? I can't stand that man. I've gone back 40 years. I actually thought you meant the 40-year-old Virgin film. So yeah, that's a tip here, and then you've got you're welcome. Oh, and Sammy this is a marathon. Wow, we're still working our way through. Sammy is the look of his dad. He really is. Yes, Max has sadly passed away, and my biggest condolences. It's never nice when you lose a pet, especially when it's not your own, but you attach to them even though it's not your own dog, because it must be heartbreaking. I mean, Sammy won't know any different, but it's not nice. Dogs are gone. What's that? Dogs are good. Yes. And then we've got they are bigger. They are a big part of the family dogs. Yes, and thank you very much. Yes, and X means kiss. Yes, the poltergeist. I have I put a few of my car parts for kit in cardboard boxes for now, and those cardboard boxes have also come in useful for my video games and my UMD videos for my PSR. See, this is the thing. You always should keep the boxes because they're great for storage, and yeah. So good on that. And see the little piece of website Red to Ghost, yeah. And then we've got that's what the symbol is, yeah. And the symbols for Twitter. Somehow tomorrow I've got to cut this to make it short. I don't know how I'm going to get through 2 hours and 36 minutes worth, but we'll have to figure something out. That's what the symbol resembles the Twitter now at time. TM. Well, no, that's actually owned by Elon Musk, and he's actually named it X, which I don't agree with. I much prefer Twitter. So it's just X. He's got this thing about space industry and stuff, so I think it's to tie in with his space work and stuff. Yeah, that's that one. And then yes, it's something stormy. So yeah. And love that. You still haven't told me what is that machine that you use in your videos. It's a little square machine and you tap into it. What is it? It looks like a TV unit or a miniature TV with years ago we actually had, we had this little chunky TV with 2 aerials on it, and you could plug an aerial cable in the back of it. It was like a little portable TV thing, very like the size of a toaster, you know. Love them little stickers, thank you. Yes, I use them for my orders when a customer wants to pay me for something. Angela, I give you a follow on there, and I'll let you know when you're going when live. Yeah. Well, Angela has got the ump with me for some apparent reason, but you know, your opinions does not matter to me in the slightest. And if you feel that you're causing issues, I think you said in the stream you feel like you're causing issues. Please don't think that, because you are not. You didn't need to time that Sunny out. I've only posted a few links in your live chat. Mr. Tamio, I must pick a bone with you. I'm the director, so if I wish to time them out, I will time them out. I'm the director of this channel. Thank you very much. But yes, I appreciate your candor there. Follow me and you will see a lovely bar of chocolate. Oh my God. Follow me on Instagram on Angela. Angela, it is my YouTube name, yes. And I'm actually thinking of going live on TikTok, because apparently you can get a hell of a lot of money on TikTok for making videos at random things. So I'm looking into that, but I don't know if TikTok. I like TikTok, but I don't know about content on there, because I wouldn't know what to make for TikTok. I follow you back on the Sponsor Life is Done. I'm going to get off this. 3 hours. Tomorrow's going to be 4, I bet you. It says your FaceTime me. Well, I haven't, because I've not even gone on the phone. It's probably when that phone was doing mind of its own. On Messenger, yeah. Never ending. I need to go to sleep. A cup of tea. Sammy told me didn't do anything wrong. She said about me spamming people's links in your live chat when I wasn't. I only posted 5 links and I wasn't copying and pasting them. Please don't worry, so I'm not going to time you out. A cup of tea and a slice of cake. Yes, Aunt Sally Wurzel Gummidge. A cup of tea and a slice. Yes, I remember that. A cup of tea and a slice of cake. I'm happy, a cup of tea and a slice of cake. Question mark, yes, evening all. You sound like when they go, hello, evening all. You know, hi Jason. Go to the A to the S. So, and how are you liking the X1? I love it. It's really good build. So yeah. But apparently, on World of Rain's video, apparently the lights are supposed to be really loud or something. So I think part of the upgrades have come out with something, and they've come out with this really cool mod. It's a Ghostbusters power bank. Power bank. Where am I looking for? Power upgrades. I can't find it with you on Office of my phone. I can't find it. Power upgrades. Let's get this. So this is the Disney Doll's House plug and play. Yes, do get that. $25.99 for that. So that looks at bomb.com. So do get it, because that's going to save a lot of problems. And it's a plug and play for your doll's house. So check out Power Upgrades with Ian and Julie over there. Hello and welcome to Mr. Vision's Designs. Yep. Thank you, yes. And I remember that, yes. Yeah, baby. That's a song from Disney Dumbo. Yes, baby, I love that mod. That's because it's simply the best. And yeah, you need to put it on the site, and then you'll get a lot of money for it. It's Stay Puft. Yes, okay. Marshmallow Man. Apparently, it's a mixture between the Marshmallow Man, the something Playboy. No, Anglo, is it Anglers Play-Doh Boy or something, and someone else, I don't know. So yeah, Jason, thank you very much. You're very talented. I say thank you, Peter. Very kind of you. You're very welcome indeed. Thank you, sir. That's that. That's that. Attention, sir. Yes, Mr. Fusion Designs. God. Oh, Mr. Fusion Designs helped me out with the idea of cutting the parts out of my dashboard for my kit before I put my grill into place. Yes, yeah. And sorry, Mike, I meant Jason is a very talented guy. Yes, he is. He is very talented in what he does. And I think it's Van Home, should partner with him because obviously he's doing great mods for them. So see, okay. Let's see how bright it looks into it. Let's see how bright it looks, buddy. So look at it. It's so bright. I love it, and it doesn't just illuminate there; it illuminates all around here as well. So that's what's cool about it. Oh, my pencil tip. What's that? See, a pencil. I pencil tip. Uh, you mean with your pencil tip needs replacing, missing letters on the screen. Pencil tip. Why would the pencil tip be missing letters on the screen? I'm not following on that one. Intro. 3-hour show. Afternoon. Yes. Still working on the website, Mike. Yes, I don't see. I don't see that you did yet. And yes, Mike, I am waiting for my domain to be transferred. Yeah. Timed out again, maybe my business. No, timed out, I can't get it out. Timed Angelo out, maybe by mistake. Welcome back. Welcome back, yeah. Okay, so how come you haven't put Mr. Fusion Designs as a moderator? So the reason I don't do that is because I monitor who's in the stream. So if you're always commenting, then you'll get a moderator role. If you're not commenting regularly, then you're not going to get a moderator role. So that's why it's not a moderator at the moment. So only people that comment regularly get a moderator role. And obviously, I only have availability for some moderators. I don't want to make everyone moderators. So yeah, I have the top Cat DVD box set. Lovely. Yes, get in there. Mike, if I could chat back, push. Mike, if I have a contact, I can send you the Engine 1 stickers. Yes. And then we've got yeah. Money, me monkey man. Amy Winehouse. Oh my god. My someone I used to work with, he used to call her Amy Housewine, and it's Amy Winehouse. So that was back in Chelmsford, but yeah. And we are getting to the bottom. Yes, here we go. I just in the photo thoughts messenger says I have a missed call from you on there. Well, it ain't me, it's the poltergeist. So yeah, send it to 68. This goes for everyone. If you want to send me a gift, send it to my Milton Keynes. It's 68 Tennis Drive Suite D3 44951. Blakelands, Milton Keynes, Mike Kite 145 Bravo Pole. Thank you very much. Right there. Okay, thanks. And the unit tells me when it's arrived, and they open up the package because that's their policy, and they then send it to me. So if something was sent that wouldn't go, like if something sent that is like a breach of their policies, they will destroy it. So, and I have no say in that. So yeah, send it there. I have not done any of the dog. It was the last stream I nearly got with the last bit of the road. Oh, I see. I thought you meant the whole paint, and I was like, hold your horses there, you know. I sent the photo through Messenger. Oh crap. What line? Line 4 or 3? Oh, yes, right. Mr. Tamio, are you still here? If you are still here, then this is what it is. It's called Alien Invasion, and this is Palm Safe, germs and kills something or other. So, yeah, you need Palm Safe. And I'm going to go now, and we're at the bottom of the queue. Oh, fantastic. I'm going to have to go now. Mike, Marie back. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Good night, all. Well, that's if I'm live streaming now, because you've kept me for 3 hours. 3 hours, if it is. See you later. Lord, do try. Thank God for that. Hallelujah. Right, I'm going to go now. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to be notified of future upload videos. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please consider subscribing. Do check out all these wonderful people in the chat. This Fusion Designs, TM, please Webster, Stormy, Angela, McCabe, and wherever else that's come in the chat. And yeah, that'll be that. Ah, Mr. Tamio, you're right there. Lovely. Right, you said wash hands. Yeah, you need this Alien Invasion. Yeah, and it kills 99% of germs, aloe vera. Alien, and it stinks to high heaven, but they have all sorts of wonderful scents. It's called Palm Safe. So let me see if I can get this a Palm Safe. I always carry it on the train because there's thousands of people keep touching the train buttons. So they do all sorts of. This is called Palm Safe, and they do all sorts of gels and what have you, and they've got Amazon Tropic with a little clip-on thing. So there's loads of different ones. You've got Black Cherry, but they also do. These are all you've got clip-on bottles, pocket backs, refillable pumps. So all sorts of wonderful things there. But yes, I'm going to go now. So see you later, everyone. Everyone else, yes, thank you very much. I will be watching your next video when it uploads. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to be notified of a future video. We'll be seeing the Mustang very shortly on the Tamia show. Yes, hopefully Mr. Tamia will do the Alan and the Mustang. His favourite car, go baby go. Gone in 60 seconds to start in the film. And I will see you tomorrow for Eddie Sobar. Take care. Bye-bye.